Hello YouTube, we are back. I don't know how long for, but we are back for now. So yeah, basically I just took a bit of a break. Sorry if I look a bit sweaty. I've just come off the treadmill because I have literally just, well, not literally just because I've been on the treadmill half an hour, but I have already done this little intro bit before I went on the treadmill, but I held my phone in like landscape, so that's not the right way round for YouTube. It's been a while. So God help me if any of the neighbours are outside and they can hear me. They will literally think, hold on a minute, she must be nuts. She's literally just said the same thing she's saying again. But basically, I am back. I had a bit of a break because I do really enjoy doing it, but it just sometimes, I'm one of these people, and I have been with lots of things, I start getting into something, doing something, and then I end up putting pressure on myself, get like a bit obsessed with it, put probably too much pressure on myself, and then obviously trying to look after 3 kids, a house, be a wife. I was doing a course at the time, which I've done now. I start uni in September. It got to be a chore rather than doing it because I like doing it, make memories. It became a bit of a chore, so I stopped doing it, and I just fancied picking the camera back up now. So basically I'm wanting to do like a day in the life or show you what my training looks like now, because it's been a while and training has changed. Nothing really else has changed, barring my love for fitness has just grown stronger. I've really started kind of deep diving into like being a bit more of a hybrid kind of fitness person. So everyone probably knows now what hybrid means. It basically means doing more than one discipline of fitness. So you could do running and swimming, running and biking, biking and swimming, lifting and running, lifting and bike. Do you know what I mean? It's just, rather than just being classified as I'm a runner or I'm a swimmer, you do more than kind of one method of fitness. So I was going to the gym before, but I've really got into now lifting weights and like building up my endurance by doing erg work and stuff like that at the gym. I now also, obviously, because along the process I've got fitter, stronger, my endurance health has improved. I now do quite a lot of double days, not all of them. I'm not that crazy, but maybe I'll run pretty much every day. And sometimes when you say that, like, that sounds like, oh my god, you run every day. That doesn't mean I go out and absolutely annihilate it every time I run. No. I just keep my legs moving. So I'll do easy runs, long runs, and then maybe once a week throw in some sort of speed interval kind of work. I obviously still use the treadmill a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like being a mum of 3, one of them being a baby who's 2. I go to the gym in the morning, like, I can't always keep affording to go out for runs. So I will run on the treadmill and Tommy will play on the floor in front of me with his toys. And do you know what? Like, sometimes you can overthink it. If anything, you're still getting your run in. I feel like I've digressed here. But anyway, tomorrow I'm doing a day in the life to show you what my training looks like. I tend to do 4 gym sessions, which I will split and do half of it weights, half of it kind of some sort of like hierarchy ladder, circuit, that kind of thing. And then I run pretty much every day. So yeah. But I wanted anyway to do a little bit of a intro now, because your girl, I get up stupidly early now. To do that, to fit round life, because at the end of the day, if you're committed to doing something, committed to your goals, then you make that work. Obviously family comes first, but to still be committed to yourself, you make it work. And for me to make it work, I leave at 4:30 in the morning. So I get up about maybe 10 past. Like 10 past. So that's what I'm filling in now, basically, because tomorrow morning, when I pick up my phone, probably about 4:15, you are not going to get a lot of chit-chat out of me. I literally get up, get changed, probably still with my eyes closed, drink my pre-workout, have some sort of quick carbs. I will have, like, what the heck is that pigeon doing? Anyway. Yeah, I'll have some sort of quick carbs. So normally a square bar, like a squares bar. Just find them really easy to eat. Not much chewing. Just eat it, get it in, and there's like 27 grams of carbs there. So at least my body's got something to work with. I will see you tomorrow at 4:15 in the morning, and I'll take you along to the gym, show you what I do, and then we have got a run in the evening. I probably will do it in the evening, actually. 4:15 tomorrow, I will see you there.
So I found the strength to say it was harder than catching the moon. And when the words fell out, I saw the warmth in the room. So I gathered the strength to lift it, and you picked it up and laid it down, and you picked me up and I am found. Oh, oh, oh. It's without a cause. Sometimes it's just because I think we found it. Oh yeah, we found it again. Oh, it never faded.
Good morning. We are here. It is 4:35. To be fair, guys, it does get easier. It does get easier waking up early. But I'm not going to lie. When that alarm goes off at like 4:10, there is a slight bit of me that thinks, maybe just slaying this once. But no. I know I feel so much better after getting up and doing it. It's a little bit of my time to come round, to be committed to me, to do something for me. And then when that's done, going home and being mummy. And yeah, it works. It works. It makes me feel good. I still get time for me. And it doesn't like have a knock-on effect to mean that I miss out time with Tom or the kids. So it works. So today we're going to go in and do a bit of like a circuit with some ergs, with some weights. So yeah. Also a good thing about coming at this time is that it's really quiet. Don't get me wrong, there is some other crazy people that come at this time, but it's quite quiet. So I kind of do have a free reign of whatever I want to use and need, that kind of thing. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling, otherwise I will just not get in and time will be ticking, and we obviously are on a bit of a time crunch. Like, I don't want to get home any later than like 10 to 6, because that's when Tommy wakes up and I want to be there when he wakes up. So Let's get in there and let's get cracking. My headphones are still playing away to themselves. Oh, you're a bit wonky. Let's have a look. Is that better? Yes, I can take that out now. I have to like put it under my strap just because otherwise when I'm doing the skier, I could end up knocking out my front tooth. But we are done. That was a 60-minute AMRAP. So basically, it basically means as many rounds as possible for 60 minutes. So I had my kind of circuit that I was doing. Sorry, I can't concentrate. All I can hear is my headphones playing away to themselves. Yeah, so basically it's just as many rounds as possible for however long you want. Sometimes you can do like a 30-minute AMRAP if you're short for time. I just did a 60-minute one today because I didn't do any strength. So I had my circuit and I just kept going round and round and round until I'd done, well, I've done 59 minutes 42. So, yeah. So we're going to go back now, have breakfast, and all the crazy family will be waking up. I do love it when I come out of the gym because, well, I probably won't that much in winter, but like now I can just see the sun rising. Let me see if I can show you. Look at that. Absolutely just gorgeous. Honestly, I know not everyone can because of like other commitments, work, family, stuff like that. But even if you could just get up like half an hour earlier in the morning to just have a little bit of time for you, whether it's just coming around and having breakfast in peace, having a cup of tea in peace, working out, going for a walk, reading a book, just anything, just for that like half an hour of you. Yes, it'll be harder to get up because you're getting up slightly earlier. I'm not saying you have to get up as early as me, but it is so, honestly, so worth it. So give it a try. Right, let's go get back home and let's go and fuel back up. Right, it is now breakfast time. Come home, been with the kids, everyone's woke up, everyone's awake, everyone's basically having breakfast now. So it's time for mine, and I have got, let me show you 1 minute, protein pancakes from Aldi, same, my multivitamins, some blueberries, and then sometimes I do put like melted chocolate on, but today I'm going to put on this skinny maple syrup because we are going to the cinema. I'm just going to try and save some calories to enjoy like some kind of nibbles there. Normally, if I'm having pancakes, I will like just melt some chocolate, like a Freddo, that kind of thing, in the microwave, and then just put it on the pancake, because everything in moderation. And at the end of the day, if you can have a bit of a treat here and there, hopefully that keeps you on track a bit more. And also I have got my protein drink, which needs mixing up. So, oh, and actually before I sit down and eat, I just quickly wanted to show you, come with me. So, let me get it out of the cupboard actually, 1 minute. So, for my protein, me and Tom, we both use the My Protein, just whey protein, and our flavour is just chocolate brownie. So I will have 1 scoop every single day as like a protein drink, every single day. Whether I'm running, lifting weights, even if I wasn't doing anything, I try and always have just 1 of these a day. And then, because in here is 21 grams of protein, so you, regardless whether it's a rest day, an active rest day, a training day, whatever, you need to get your protein in. So I have 1 of these every single day, and then in the evening, so it's a bit more, like we don't have casein protein, but so it's a bit more slow releasing. I will have like a yogurt bowl and mix in another scoop of this. Just have kind of, it's like my evening snack before bed. So looking at it, I have 2 scoops every day of this, and that does help going towards obviously protein goals. Do you know what I mean? You can't rely on just having this. You can't be like, oh well, I'll hit my protein goals, I'll have 4 scoops of this every day, because you do need to get it from proper sources as well, like meat, fish, eggs. But 2 scoops of this in a shake and then with a yogurt bowl, it does give you that kind of head start for the day, knowing that, well, already I've got at least 42 grams of protein. And then in my drink in the gym, and again, I will have this every day regardless whether I'm going to the gym or I'm running or I'm doing both or it's a rest day, regardless, I have a scoop of BCAAs and probably a scoop and a half of creatine. Creatine is so important to help like muscle repair. So even on a rest day, you need to take it. Your muscles are repairing on a rest day, so you still need to have this to help your muscles repair. So that's what's in my, like the drink you've probably seen me in the gym having, or if not, you will see me having at some point during these videos. And the flavour's blue raspberry, which is absolutely bomb. So if you're thinking, oh, what flavour? Blue raspberry. Beautiful. And then this was the pre-workout from this morning. Fair enough, I always take pre-workout just because, I mean, getting up at that time in the morning, girl needs some sort of energy from somewhere. But to be fair, I don't really mind because I'm not really like a coffee drinker. I will have maybe like 1 coffee a day, but that's about it. And it's not like it's a religious thing. Don't really even drink that much tea, if I'm being honest. Maybe 1 in an evening. So it's not like, oh my god, caffeine overdose. So that's the pre-workout I have. That's Applied Nutrition. That's blue raspberry. And then sometimes I will also, depending if I don't, it's not like I religiously do this. I always try and drink about 2.5 litres of water anyway. But if I feel like I've been excessively sweating, because obviously running, I always sweat like so much, I have got these electrolyte tablets. So these are Applied Nutrition as well. And sometimes if I just think I've been sweating a lot, then I will have some electrolytes as well. But I don't rely on them. Just get plenty of water in. Okay? Right, let's eat because I am absolutely starving. Today we're going to the cinema because it's my mum's birthday. So normally I won't be having like sweets and stuff like that, but today, because we're going to the cinema, because it's her birthday, we are slightly off track a bit with what we're having, but it's all logged on MyFitnessPal. I am still counting everything, but we just might go a bit more over or have a bit more calories than usual. And obviously the nutritional value in terms of carbs and fats will be probably higher. However, I am still looking at getting around that like 180 gram of protein. So, but we are still counting because I'm kind of the person that if I don't count, my brain's just like, well, just go gung-ho. Just have everything. Just go and get a Domino's for tea. Just have it. So I feel like if I track, I can still try and make conscious choices while still, do you know what I mean, like living at the end of the day. So yeah. Just going to crack on a little bit before we have to take Tommy to nursery. And we're off to the cinema. I probably won't really record much because we're going to go to the cinema and the McDonald's. But life is life. These things will come up and you just deal with them, live, but just make better choices where you can. So I'll probably not video as in talk. However, Tommy, probably not video as in talk, but I will show you what I'm eating and then I'll catch back in with you guys later. Tommy, are you gonna wave? Say hello. Say hello. Can you say whale?
Whale.
Can you say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
So I found the strength to say it was harder than catching.
Hey everyone, we're back. We're outside now. Basically I had a bit of a power hour when I got back, so like did the beds, did the washing, hung the washing out, all that fun stuff. So I'm just actually waiting for Tom to come back so then I can go and get Tommy from nursery. Now I know I'm off, but obviously we have to pay anyway for nursery, so it just keeps a routine for him, just one day a week whilst we're in the school holidays. And then we were able to do something a bit more for the older kids, and we went to the cinema. You'll have seen what I had to eat at the cinema and what I had to eat at McDonald's. Now, I don't go to McDonald's regularly, and I don't eat like that randomly in the middle of the day as like a snack. But life continues. It's not like, oh, you're starting to eat healthy, we'll just pause any sort of occasion or anything like that. Bed sheet. I told you I put the washing out. It's proof anyway. Yeah, so it's like when birthdays come up. I think if you always wait for a time when you think that nothing's going to come up, you'll just never get started. And at the end of the day, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. So something that you will be able to maintain throughout obviously life, and in life things come up. So like I say, if you was to wait for, oh well, I'll not do it this weekend because such and such, or it's the birthday next week, or we're going out for a meal, or that, you'll never get started. So all my advice would be in terms of when something does come up is, you know what, live a little, let yourself go if you want, but then straight back on track afterwards. Or just like pick the healthier choices. Like a lot of things now, especially due to like allergies and stuff like that, the nutritional value is so easy to be able to get hold of, to see the calories, to see the fats, to see the carbs. So pretty much you can find out how many calories, how much protein is in the things you're eating if you're eating out anyway. So that's all I did. I used my Fitness Pal to track what I'm having. Just typed in the McDonald's and there you go. Bob's your uncle. And then I went for the healthier choice. I didn't go for a Big Mac, and it tells you everywhere when you're buying it, go large, upgrade for large. No, I don't want to go for large. So I just had a medium sweet chili chicken wrap meal, which I like sweet chili chicken wrap meals anyway. But rather than having the crispy chicken, I had just the grilled one. So it was a bit less calories, but still 24 grams of protein, and I still thoroughly enjoyed it. So you can still live life and do things and go out and make memories, even if you are trying to adapt, having that healthier lifestyle of working out, hitting protein goals, training hard. So, yeah. So, I don't know where Zach and Amelia's going. Yeah! You need to watch that in a minute. Tom has literally just scared the living daylights out of me. He was just in the kitchen window watching me, and I had no idea. Thought it was quiet. I thought, where's the kids gone? Where's everyone gone? Bloody hell. Chuffing idiot. I don't know. So that was I genuinely just pooped myself. Right, he's back now. He's had a laugh. Let me go get Tommy. God, that was hard. To be fair, oh mate, I've not even stopped my Garmin 1 minute. I've stopped it, and it's told me what my heart rate is and how much I've burnt, but it said I've done 0 miles. I haven't, according to the bike, I've done 5. Oh well, everyone on Strava, work that out. Travel 0 miles, sweat like this, and yeah, don't go anywhere. 0 miles, that. Yeah, so anyway, I did get my bike. Thank you, Tom, for picking it up. Yeah, so it's pretty good actually. And God, I didn't realise, I think anytime you try something that's different to what you normally do, you appreciate how hard it is. Like my heart rate was around like 125, 130. Whereas when I'm running, it might be like 140, 150. Obviously, if I'm running faster, it can go to like 170. But, yeah, I did like, 20 minutes, 25 minutes? It's gone off now. And my legs, oh my goodness, I know it's a warm day, but guys, we're shining. Look at that. Sweaty shining. I didn't actually give you a little bit of a look at it properly because when I was on it, Tom and Zach were playing darts, Amelia's on the treadmill, so it was very chaotic. But I will show you now. Let me hop off. Ooh. I tell you what though, it's not very comfortable on the biking seats, is it? I know why people have padding on. Ooh. Ta-da! Pretty good actually. Say that was a £40 fine. £40 fine? Yeah, a £40 fine on Marketplace. So yeah, I think I've set it to the right height. If anyone has any tips on how to know how high to set it, let me know, because I'm kind of winging it here, guys. But there's my 5 miles for proof. I might take a photo of that and put it on Strava just so then I have got evidence I actually did do something. So treadmill, bike. I just need a skier and a rower now, and then it will no longer be a darts room. I'm joking. I am joking. But no, I enjoyed that. Obviously, I know I said yesterday before I started this kind of vlog that I was going to do a run tonight, and I was. But it all changed. We got a bike. We didn't expect it. Very happy we did. So yeah, so obviously after faffing, getting the bike in the room, working out like how to adjust the seat and stuff like that, I've done a 5 mile, which still really happy with. Still got my heart rate up, still got a sweat on, but now I'll be able to start throwing that into the mix with workouts and training and stuff like that. So yes, so I am going to now, since Tommy's still not asleep, probably have a shower, and then it's probably like my last kind of meal, last food of the day, which is normally like a protein bowl. I call it a protein bowl because basically it's yogurt and a scoop of that protein, which I mentioned earlier, and then I might have some pineapple. I do like pineapple. And then some sort of like proteiny cookie, proteiny bar kind of thing. People might jump on and say like, oh, protein cookies aren't very good for you. Why are you having a protein cookie? But at the end of the day, it's got protein in it. It's better than having like a twirl. And I just personally like having some sort of like, because like yogurt is more of a spoon, soft kind of food, isn't it? Like, I like to have a cup of tea and something chewable that's sweet and nice. So there we go, protein cookie. And then I will actually, just to kind of finish the video for the day, I will share my calories on, and kind of like the breakdown of my calories through MyFitnessPal, just so then you can see what I've eaten and how that's broken up. Obviously, it was cinema, so maybe a bit more carbs, maybe a bit more calories than usual. But I will do another one of these, probably a bit more on a normal day, where it is normal food, no cinema, no McDonald's. But I just had the itch to do it, so I've done it. And if anything, it shows you how you can go off plan a bit, but still stay on plan a bit, if that makes sense. So, time to freshen up, get out these sweaty clothes, and I will see you in a bit for the evening bowl, the evening grub, and that'll be it. See you in a bit, guys.